I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Mountaineers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, maybe they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the ball system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the ball put, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
On the run, it's Lewis. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's talk about App State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Bringing the heat. Firing to the right, complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the...
He got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine in this game offensively.
He'll bring it out. It's Carrillo. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the San Jose State Spartans offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. And they got it.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready. They got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get him.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. There, scoops up the loose football and moves. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. The run inside. It's Bates. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Bates. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Weaver. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Pressure coming. The heat got to him, and he was sort of froze. He got tackled in the end zone for a safety. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Finds his tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find him.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rusher. He's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Weaver. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, San Jose State.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the right. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air,
defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Running inside. It's Bates. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. Lead now 5 here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on! Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right on the money. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Rushes on him. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They feed him again. Trucks through the defender. Moving past the 25. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Sparty.
Gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carrillo. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Holly Rowe right there in the middle of it on the sideline. Holly, what are you hearing about this injury?
The Spartans head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their quarterback has been terrific in this first half, but he has sustained some hits. I can tell you just from looking at him, his uniform, lots of wear and tear, bumps and bruises. I've seen him talking with the athletic trainer a couple of different times. They've got to do a much better job here in the second half, giving him some protection. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. Bounced off his feet.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. There he goes! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball comes to rest right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Weaver. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They're working that left side. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Wiley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. They got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bates. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
watching wide receivers run those little under routes, and I throw the football, and I'm 10 yards short. You've got to push the ball down the field if you're going to get the first down. And guess what? You threw an interception, so be it. You made the tackle, no big deal. It's kind of like a punt.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Find some fresh air. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw at Singleton. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet young.
That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go right back downfield. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running.
Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Finally running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone, it's Carrillo. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. 4 wide receivers set, trips to the left on 2nd and 3. That's caught. It's Anderson. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go work on 1st down. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Off play action. Under fire. He's got him this time. Let's throw, man. He might have some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Wants to keep it in the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Looking for a huge play. Upstairs to make the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on recognized man coverage. There was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was going to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. Snags it and he's open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
It doesn't get any better from the defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ivy. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bates. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. They boot it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's caught.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do.
Heel off one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got one on the return. Man, a defender missed. Takes it back inside the 40. Now. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. We're just panicking every really. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. And I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference.